Hello everyone out there in Techpedition land, this is James. Alright, today I'm bringing you a video review of a nice nifty little controller I got a couple of weeks ago. It is the Cideko Air Keyboard Conqueror. So, here we go, let's check it out. Alright, so here we have the Cideko Air Keyboard Conqueror. Now as you can see, it's our standard simple fare of what we're used to as far as a controller and keyboard setup. Now what you will see extra is these two buttons right here. These are here because these are your left and right click buttons, because this uses an air mouse, making this a 3-in-1 device. And it works really good. This is made for the PC and PS3, so it works on both really good. Now the air mouse on the PS3 with the XMB will move it, and it'll move it fast, so you have to get used to more subtle movements or just hold it still to navigate normally. On the analog sticks, they're depressed in, so your thumbs fit right in. The springs are a little on the looser side, so they remind me more of the 360 controller, which is fine. Me personally, as a personal preference, I like the tighter springs on the PlayStation DualShock. We have the shoulder buttons. Now, as you notice, they're designed very interestingly. We could have had enough. This is set up to where we could have actually had a trigger, but it's not horrible. You'll see the design kind of flares out a little bit like the 360 controller. It's ergonomic, so it fits really good. It fits in. You have a very nice, almost natural placement of the hands on this, so it works really good for that. Now you have the mode button, which is also your power button or your home button on the PS3. And on the keyboard, if you notice, we have function keys, because this is a fully functional keyboard. This is a straight up full keyboard. The only thing about it, it's missing, it doesn't have two shift keys. So if you want to do a capital A, Q, W, S, over here, you're going to have to hold and then slide your thumb over. But that's okay. Some reviews I've come across, personal opinions, is some people don't like the fact that the keys are so small. But we're a texting age, so I don't know about you guys, I prefer a tactile QWERTY keyboard on my phones when I text. So it only took about a few minutes and I got used to it, and it works great. So if you're wanting to use this on your PS3 to do web browsing or to reply to messages from your friends, you will be zipping through really quick. Now if you notice these four buttons right here, these are your hotkeys. You'll get a disc with some very simple software that will allow you to set these keys up to almost whatever you want. There's a huge range of options. How I have this set up for the example is page back, page forward, zoom in, zoom out, which is great. Altogether it works really good. I've used it on several games, which I'm going to get into the functionality part. This retails for $100. Now it's very solid in its construction. It's not going to feel like it's going to break. I've put a lot of time in with this, and I've been very happy with it so far. Now on the games, I've tried a wide range of games on both the PS3 and the PC. On the PS3, I've played Dead Space, Modern Warfare 3, Killzone 3, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Tekken, Savage Moon, Duke Nukem. Hey, don't judge on the Duke. It was cheap. It was $10, brand new, just because they wanted to get it out of the store. So, yeah. On all those games for the PS3, it worked beautifully, except for Duke Nukem. It stuttered. It made you feel like you were playing a game that was lagging so horribly you moved like half a step every 2 seconds. So, but more likely you're not playing Duke Nukem, so you don't have to worry about that. On the computer, I used it with Street Fighter, Prototype, various MAME emulators that I have, just to see how it worked. One thing I will say, if you have any game that's a Games for Windows game, it's not going to read it. But then again, Games for Windows games make you have to use a 360 controller. But you can use the 360 controller emulators and turn this into a 360 controller, and it works great. I have several I've tried it with that I'm not going to name. And it has come up, and I haven't had to do any adjustments whatsoever personally. It's came up and read everything right on to what it's supposed to be. Now, if you notice here, we have a little plug-in for a 2.0 USB cable it comes with. That's to charge it up. And that's to charge it up because the battery pack that it comes with is a lithium-ion battery. Okay, standard fare lithium-ion. So out the gate, this bad little boy is rechargeable. So there's no buying extra batteries. There's no worrying about running out rechargeable batteries and everything else. On the charge time, they said in the official bit 3 to 4 hours charge time, about 20 hours play time. Well, I put that to the test. I charged up when I first got it 2 weeks ago, and I've only charged it once more in those 2 weeks. So it pretty much lives up to that. Should be getting close to about time to charge it up, but I haven't had to yet. Also, if you notice, I have this little piece stuck out right here. Okay, they use a nice little smart bit of the ergonomics here for the space. Got a little cubby hole. Here's the wireless dongle. So the wireless dongle fits right in there, and you can close it up. So that way you don't lose it, which is great. More companies that make wireless peripherals need to be doing this, because I don't know about you guys, but I have lost, I can't tell you how many dongles for wireless controllers and things of that sort. So that's great. So is this worth your time at $100? Well, it depends on what you're wanting to do. As far as hardcore serious gaming, maybe, maybe not. I mean, it works great with everything I've tried it with, but here are some things on the PC. If you have a game, well, we'll use Prototype as an example, because that's what I was playing it with mostly, just for fun. Prototype has the free look in it, so you can use the right analog stick or the mouse at the same time. So if you're trying to look around with the analog stick and you tilt the mouse, you'll make the camera go a little wonky. So it takes a little getting used to. Sometimes there's a little aggravation, but if you can get past that, it's great. For anything else I've used it with, it works awesome. Especially good for real-time strategy games, such as Warhammer 40,000. I found this to work beautifully, because here's all, you have all your standard key shortcuts are right here, so you don't have to reach down to a keyboard or anything else. It's right there at your thumb, so that you can type in really quick. This is a really solid construction. Like I said, it's not going to feel like it's going to break in your hands. So if you're like me, I am a gamer, but I also use my computer and my PS3 to watch a lot of movies or listen to music or browse the web like we all do. So when it comes to using it for web browsing and things of that sort, this works beautifully. I've not had any problems with it whatsoever. It takes a few minutes to get used to the keyboard, but like I said, once you get used to it, you're zooming right along. I've messed around on Facebook, checking my emails, sent emails, messages to friends. This thing works great. And you might be like me. I can't tell you how many wireless mouses I've dropped so far and have broken. Just because, it's two pieces. And if you're sitting in your bed or on your couch away from your system or your rig, and you just want something where you can do simple stuff without having to be serious. Because, if you're a serious hardcore gamer, you're going to be sitting at a desk with the keyboard in front of you on a very hard, flat surface and everything else. But other than that, it works great. So if you're looking to condense everything down and have like one piece to do your mouse, keyboard, and controller, this is a way to go. Because as we all know, even a halfway decent keyboard mouse combo that's not going to feel like it's going to break every 2 seconds, it's going to run you at least $80, and then $10 to $20 for a controller. So all told, this works really good. You can get it in the black. It also comes in white. So there it is, the Cideko Air Keyboard Conqueror. Keep an eye open for it. You got the holidays coming up. Well, it's December 2011 right now, so our holidays are coming up, and then you have the sale, so you might be able to catch it on sale. So yeah, check it out. There it is, and hope you guys enjoyed this review.